everybody. Welcome to Shore's Wellness Solutions. I'm Dr. Dave.
And I'm Amy. And we are doing round 2 of Make Your Health Goals a Reality. We just recorded this whole wonderful workshop that we had.
And it was a glitch.
Yes, there was a glitch. So somehow everything got deleted and it did not get posted. So we are going live again, round 2, and going to touch base on how to make your health goals.
It's always easier live on tape.
Yeah. Well, we're live again.
Live
again. So here we go. We're gonna try to cut through the chase a little bit since we do see patients shortly, and we're gonna teach you how to make your health goals a reality. So ready to take it away?
Let's rock and roll.
All right. Let's hope this one works this time.
Great.
All right.
All right. So our aim for our time together is to impart on you the knowledge required to realize how beneficial and enjoyable setting and achieving your health-related goals can become. We need to learn to change the conversation when it comes to healthy eating and fitness, lowering the barriers and becoming aware of what we really want. Well-being is something that encompasses all facets of health and not merely physical. So if you have any questions during our time together, please don't hesitate to ask by commenting below.
Exactly. Before you embark on your journey to health, fitness, and overall improved well-being, it's essential to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Having a clear goal is an easy and effective way to help you get back on track when things hit a speed bump. And rest assured, at some point, they certainly will. We haven't had any speed bumps this year. No, not at all. So, first take a moment to jot down the first 3 things that come to mind when I ask you, why have you come here today?
Why are you joining us for this workshop?
What do you want to know?
It's because they want to see us and hear us.
Is that it?
I don't think
No,
so.
they want to know how to reach your health goals. So write down or put in the comments the 3 things that you're looking to achieve, either right now or in the coming year. Everyone gets ready to starts thinking about what their health goals are as we embark on a new year.
And you know, New Year's Eve is not the time to say, oh, this is what I want to do, because we know that by the end of January, 95% of all New Year's resolutions are out the window.
Right.
And so jot them down now. Think about it. You know, what do I really want to achieve health-wise next year? Diet, physical fitness, weight, what you want to weigh, those types of things. You know, you could be more, could be less. You know, think about those things. Put some time and thought into it. But now's the time to think about it and jot it down, and then work for the year to make it a reality.
Yes. It comes down to basically awareness. What works and what doesn't work. So you can start figuring out the things that do work and let go of all the things that are not working.
And
So,
what's the number one thing or area in your life right now that you're holding back from, the end that's holding you back from reaching or exceeding your health goals?
there are so many misconceptions surrounding fitness, well-being, weight loss practices, and so we're going to go over some of those things so you can get a clear vision, a clear goal, figure out what you need to do to make those health goals a reality. We need to make sure that we're making ourselves aware of the truth and not letting social media tell us what our truth is. I know we're all spending more time at home, we're scrolling through social media, there's all these fad diets and crazy things that are like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, but it's really, what it really boils down to is figuring out what's right for you and what your health goals are. So we're going to go over some myths and misconceptions and help you be able to get on the right track to making those health goals a reality. So the first myth.
Myth number 1. It's all about carbs.
Yep. Eat all the carbs you want, or don't eat any carbs is what most people are telling you.
Both myths.
Exactly. So we're going to talk a little bit about what are the right types of carbs and why, and what carbs you should avoid. Okay.
Well, to avoid, that would be your bread, pasta, cereal, biscuits, muffins, pancakes, waffles, donuts, bagels, cookies, cakes, candy, pizza, roti, naan, empanadas.
I feel like you always want a reason to say that every single time.
Always. Drive it home, baby.
Exactly.
But the carbs that you should eat.
Well, carbs give us, if you're eating the right carbs, they give us energy. They help us break down proteins. They provide fiber so we can stay regular, right? And they increase our memory capacity, and they can prevent weight gain. But by choosing the right carbs is what you have to do in order to get those type of health benefits.
So don't think about eating off the dollar menu if you're looking for that $1 million body.
Exactly. So first of all, moderation is key. All of this is well and good to say, but if we don't eat the right kind of carbs in moderation, then we're pretty much setting ourselves up for failure. Wishing up on the right top.
Wising up?
Yeah.
I struggle with too. Wising up on the right
Can't
types
talk
of carbs
today.
to most benefit our lifestyle and help us achieve our goals, and can have lasting effects on our health if we're having the right carbohydrates. An example of carbs that help to release energy over a more extended period are those such as steel-cut oats and quinoa. Wild rice you can put in there also. Studies have proven that energy released by eating these for breakfast proves more sustainable than energy released from consuming short-release carbohydrates such as white bread. So the slow release are your complex carbs like your steel-cut oats, your quinoa, your wild rice.
Sweet potato is also a slow release
Sweet
carb.
potatoes, that's right. But when you look at the mantra that I like, the bread, pasta, cereal, that, when you eat those carbs, that's a quick release, and so you're getting blood sugar spiking, which will have you be hungrier during the day.
Exactly. Then you're going to end up overeating, and you're starting your day out very negatively.
That's a good way to put it.
Another misconception when it comes to achieving your health goal is comparison.
Oh.
None of us ever compare ourselves to others,
The thief
right?
of joy comparison.
A healthy lifestyle looks different for everybody, just as our bodies differ in shape, size, composition, and lifestyle. So optimum health and weight will look very different for one person to the next.
Correct.
So stop comparing yourself to others. That's one of the biggest mistakes that we make today. We try to achieve more, be more active, productive, and do all the things everyone else is doing. But if you're not doing something that's going to resonate with you, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for.
Well, think about that. How many times do you do something, whether it's a task, an event that you plan, goals that you set for yourself, and you achieve them, and you're so proud of yourself, and you should be, because achieving things, that's really important for our psyche. But then somebody comes along and says, oh, I've done better. Well, don't compare yourself. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't compare yourselves to them. If you've met your goals or are working towards your goals are your goals. Don't compare them to other people. If you want to go into the gym and bench press 500 pounds and working towards that, great. I don't want to do that. But if I get into the gym and can bench press my target weight, then I'm happy with that. I don't need to compare myself with others.
Exactly. Possibly the most important thing I want to leave you with from our time together today is the understanding that health and fitness is personal for everyone. As soon as you start to turn inward and assess your lifestyle, your goals, and your experience, it can be refreshing to realize that nobody is responsible for your body or your life besides yourself. So it's important to take the reins and figure out what it is you want so you can achieve the goals that are right for you.
Yeah, and just remember, everybody's going through their own struggles. Everybody has their own journey, and everybody's at a different stage of their own journey. And so you don't want to look and judge them or be judged yourself. And that's why we say, pick what your top three health goals are, and that's what you want to work towards. And by comparing them to other people, that's only going to lead to discontent and negative emotions. So you want to do your best to stop with the comparison and just focus on you and your goals, and that will give you the most joy.
Exactly. So the next myth we're going to talk about is, I have to work out every day. Is that true?
No, you need rest days. You need days of recovery. Not weeks of recovery, but recovery days here and there. Take a bodybuilder, for instance. A bodybuilder will go to the gym and they'll work on their chest, right? They might not do that for another week or two because they need adequate rest for that muscle tissue to build. a marathon runner. They're not going to go out and run a marathon every day to work up toward the marathon. They're going to run various distances. You know, one day a week maybe a long distance, 2 days a medium distance, and shorter distance the rest of the week, and have rest days in building up towards that marathon.
Exactly. Before you embark on your workout for the day, take a second to check in with your body and ask yourself, what would you most benefit today? What form of exercise would be most beneficial? So just because you go, you're feeling under the weather, you're doing that, but just because you run 5 miles a day doesn't mean that day is going to be a good idea, because sometimes if we don't take the rest that we need because something happens or whatever, now we're going to push ourselves, you're going to strain a muscle, you'll hurt yourself or do something, and now you're going to be off for several weeks, which is not what we want to do. So maybe that day you need to just do some light stretching, or just do a quick walk or something like that to move your body, but pay attention to your body so you're doing the things you need to do, and it's okay to take a rest day.
Take a rest day. It's also good for mental rest as well. You know, as soon as you master the mentality of a rest day, you can begin to see benefits of regular fitness in your practices, you know, in the practice of health, that is. Giving your body a chance to recharge and rest and absorb the benefits of having moved for several days in a row in ways that you might not be used to moving it, and pushing it slightly further than it might be used to, that's when rest becomes an actual rest and not just a guilty day off. That's important. So for example, and I've talked about burpees a lot, back in February I started doing burpees on a regular basis, 4 days a week minimum, and I started in February 15 reps, 15 burpees in a set. Okay, but that's it, 1 set and done. And then in March I did 2 sets, and then April 3 sets, and each month I added a set. But I worked on that for a whole month at that number. Now here we are, and I've got to my goal, which was 10 sets of 15 burpees, 4 days a week or more. And I, believe me, love my rest days, but I also take advantage of stretching as well, making sure I get nice, gentle, prolonged stretching because of the activity to do that. And for me, it was a matter of a fitness goal, having more cardiovascular, but along with some resistant activity.
Now think about if you started doing 15 sets on day 1.
No, forget it.
You probably would have pulled muscles, you would have been so tired and sore, you would stop doing it, you'd have more rest days, and you wouldn't be able to work your way into the fitness goals that you want. So it's important that when you have a fitness goal, you sit down and figure out what your goal is first, but then you break it down into small steps to get to the goal that you want. And it's okay if it takes a little bit longer, but it's better to take a little longer and reach your goal than overdo it so you stop working towards your goal completely in the first place.
Right.
Becoming accountable for our body is essential. Setting goals are one thing, but taking it upon ourselves to follow through on them and take responsibility for our body is the key to achieving our goals.
That is important. One of the big things I see all the time when people start exercising, whether they're doing with a trainer or a gym, you know, they'll tend to push the blame and responsibility of their goals on others. And you shouldn't. You need to take that on yourself in order to achieve your goals. When you become accountable for what it is you're trying to achieve, you'll see that you'll more likely get toward your goal or reach your goal.
And not to say that it's not good to have an accountability partner.
That's
always a good thing to have. If you know, oh my gosh, I know I'm not going to get up and do anything unless you have a friend or a partner who's like, hey, I'm going to do that, because they're going to keep you accountable. Like, hey, we're supposed to meet for our walk today and you didn't show up. Is everything okay? Having that partner to be like, hey, I know I'm going to be meeting that person so you can reach the goal that you're looking for is always a positive thing.
Right.
Our bodies take responsibility for so much, leaving us with space to enjoy and experience life. The least we can do is take care of our bodies, what we put into their bodies, and how much we move them.
And how much sleep we get.
Exactly. We're very blessed, and if you have that ability, and not everyone does, take advantage of the ability to be able to move your body and to feed it healthy things so you can function the way you want to function.
So here's a great moment. Take a moment right now and share one thing that you're thankful for below, in the comments below. Be it something about your body or something about your environment.
Yeah. or your health or something that you're working towards, what's one thing that you're thankful for? We'd love to hear it.
I'm thankful for you.
Well, I'm thankful for you as well.
Thanks.
So another thing you want to consider is personal preferences. Not everybody likes the same type of fitness or needs the same type of fitness goals. So it's important to figure out what's your health journey. If you hate going to the gym, don't go to the gym. Go for a walk outside.
And there's different types of gyms. You have the neon glitzy gyms where everyone's in there working right and moving and stuff, and then you have the muscle gyms where they smell like got the big plates, weights, and everybody grunting and things in between.
Well, there's yoga classes, there's dance classes, there's all kinds of different things. But besides even that, there's other things that you can do as well. Park far away so you have a longer walking distance to go to the store or wherever you're going to, so you can get more steps into your day. You can take a few moments after, like even at the desk, when you take a walk, sit down and do a few squats or something like that. You can add exercise in throughout your day. You don't have to just say, I have to go to the gym for an hour today. There's a lot of things that you can do to make small changes to get your health goals in. Adding a vegetable to each meal is a small way, or an extra glass of water each day, so you're hydrating yourself and getting more nutrients into your body. And those are simple steps that you can take that are slowly moving you towards the goals that you're looking for.
And figure out what is your favorite way to exercise and honor that, because you'll be more likely to stick to that plan.
Exactly.
And try new things.
Yeah. It is, and sometimes it could be kind of boring. This one likes the same routine all the time. He can eat the same foods every single day because he's there to fuel his body. He can eat the same thing every day and do the exact same exercise every single day. And guess what I would do? I'd be so
pushing flavors and putting
bored.
color together. And
I like to mix it up and do
have a
something
variety.
different all the time. I like varieties of foods. I can't eat the same thing every day. It's not my forte.
It's okay.
But that's okay. That's what makes it unique for you. Figure out what you love, the things that you like to do, whether it's the same routine all the time or mixing it up, but figure out ways that you can do something different. And I would love to hear what your favorite exercise is, whether you're taking a class, you've learned something different, share it in the comments so we all can help each other out and be like, oh, I never thought to do that, or maybe try a kickboxing class just because it would be fun. But post that in. We would all love to hear what's your favorite thing to do to move your body or to feel really good. Yoga classes, any of that stuff.
And we encourage you, go to DuckDuckGo and search for alternative fitness classes in your area and see what you find. Or search for fitness classes that are actually available online. There's so many of them.
Yeah, there is a lot. So if you teach one, or if you know of something great, just put it in the comments, because everyone would love to hear about it, and it's always great to try something new.
But the key is just move your body, because in the end it all comes down to moving your body in whatever way feels right for you and fits your lifestyle. Setting goals are great and an effective way for clarifying what we want to begin, where we want to begin, but I've always found that it's a way of achieving whatever goal that you've set when you realize how much you enjoy the process of getting there.
Exactly.
And when you exercise, don't do it for me. Do it for you. Do it for yourself.
Exactly.
When you come back with the idea of fitness and health journeys are incredibly personal, ask yourself regularly, who are you doing this for? And if the answer is everyone besides yourself, then something's not going right. So find out why you're exercising, and that's why I said start off with the end in mind. Start off with what your 3 or more health goals are for next year, and then find some type of fitness program, dietary program, food program that will help you achieve those goals.
Exactly. The balance we're trying to achieve when seeking a healthy lifestyle is being able to continue work, social, and our personal life in a way that also makes room for health. Poor health prevents us from enjoying everything else that life has to offer. Without our health, all other aspects of life are dulled. So what things could you remove from your life that would help you more effectively achieve health goals? It's a tough thing that can be answered, but sometimes we have to take a few things out that are hindering us rather than helping us achieve our goals.
There might be some things that aren't serving you for what you want to achieve. You know, a lot of times, and this has happened over the years with patients and chatting with them, you know, they're watching TV, you know, 3, 4 hours, sometimes even longer each night. And they always say, well, I don't have time to exercise. Well, let's examine, let's do a time study and see. And so by taking some television out at night, they can have time for exercise. 30 minutes is plenty of time, really. And a lot of times we find when we take TV out at night, what they do is they go to bed earlier, so they can get up earlier and get their exercise in if they want to do it in the morning. And so when we work on looking at lifestyle, there's so much we can look at and find and discover once you do that time study, and there's always plenty of time to exercise. And, this is important, the things that really matter, they still have plenty of time to do.
Exactly. So whether it's 10 or 15 minutes, 2 hours, or even just a minute of becoming aware of yourself before you choose that unhealthy meal, make time for fitness as well. You want to make time for health. It doesn't take a lot. It's just changing your thought process and incorporating something small and increasing that as you move towards the goals that you're looking for. Your friends and family will thank you as well because you're going to be healthier and happier and being able to enjoy that time with them. Your body will thank you also because you're going to be stronger and you're going to feel good. You're going to have less pain. You're going to have endorphins released, so you're going to be in a better mood. So it's really important to take that time for yourself, figure out what your goals are so you can make them a reality.
And you'll be more fit and have more energy.
Exactly.
So, when will you start your first step?
When will you? What are you waiting for? Are you going to start it today? You're going to start it tomorrow? There's a lot of things that you want to sit down and think about, and now is a really good time to start thinking about those. You know, we're going to go into the new year and everyone's like gung-ho with all these things, but really think about what it is that you want, the health goals you're looking for, and the steps you're going to take to reach those goals.
And you just said something really important, the steps you're going to take. And so if you've listened to us, what we've just said over the last 20 minutes or so, the important thing is start with the end in mind. Figure out what it is that you want before you actually start the process so that you know what process you want to undertake.
So we've talked about a lot of things today, and you might be super excited to get started today. You might be really nervous because you're like, okay, well, I have these health goals, but I have no idea where to begin. I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to do, and I could use some help. But
So,
that's what we're here for.
You might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be really excited to begin. We hope so. You might be a little nervous and feel like you need a little support. Well, that's what we're here to provide.
I think that's what I just said.
That is what you just said.
Anyhow, so
Okay.
I'm like, hello, I just said that, but that's all right. Woo, you're back into where we're leaving off. But I wanted to let you know that if you're needing help with what nutrition to get started, this is what we do here in our office. And I wanted to let you know that for the month of December, we are offering a wonderful special, Give the Gift of Health. So for a full nutritional exam and report of findings, which we're going to go over what your biggest health concerns are, what's going on with your body, what foods are going to be best for you, how to exercise for your body type, and what you need to do to get started. We normally charge $300 for that, but for the month of December, we're charging $75. And we have this offer available to you or to anyone if you'd like to give the gift of health until December 31st.
So do they have to come in by December 31st for their gift of health for their evaluation?
Nope, you just have to purchase it before December 31st. So you can purchase it for yourself if you're looking to just get some help to get started. It'll be $75.
And how long is that good for?
It's good for a year. So you have all next year to be able to use this.
Wow.
So if you wanted to give it to a loved one as well, you can also purchase it. Whether it's in our office or you can go to our website as well and purchase it right from the website. If you do it that way, you can let us know if you want to pick up the gift certificate in the office or we'll just email it to you. So it's super simple.
I was just going to ask you where to purchase it, but you already covered that.
Exactly. So it's super easy. So give yourself the gift of health this holiday season or give your loved one the gift of health We're making it super simple, affordable. Come on in. We'd be happy to help you get started with your health goals. I
Well,
think that's all for today,
but
right?
it's not the end.
It's not
It's
the
the
end.
beginning.
It is.
So remember, in the comments below, write down the 3 health goals that you want for next year. Whether it's weight, fitness, dietary, write it down in the comments, or at least write it on a sheet of paper and put it up where you can see it.
Exactly. I think that's all for today.
That's all.
All right. I'm Amy
And I'm Dr. Dave, and we want to be your inspiration.
for Healthy Living.
Merry
Bye, guys.
Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas, and we hope to see you very soon.
That's right.